Good morning, everyone. My name is Ronji Sanson, and I am from BTPTED 83D. We will discuss today about environmental education. First and foremost is what is environmental education? So, what is environmental education? A learning process that increases knowledge and awareness about the environmental and its challenges, develops skills and understanding to address environmental issues, promotes attitudes, values, and commitments to make informed decisions and take responsible action. It is a learning process, so it increases our knowledge, understanding about environment on how we are interact with the environment. And also the challenges, what we are going to what the challenges uh, of the environment. So and also we have to develop our skills and understanding to address or to find solutions inside of the environmental issues. And the last is promotes attitude. So it can promote our attitudes, values, and commitments towards the environment, because we as a person, we have to be a responsible in order to have a good impact to the environment or to our community also. So next slide. So what is the connection into the literacy? So uh, basically, the literacy is not just reading and writing. So it includes understanding, interpreting, and engaging with the world around us. Being a literate person, so it is not a having the reading and writing ability. So we have to include the on how we are going to understand, interpret, and engage with the world around us. So that's the connection to the literacy. So when we say environmental literacy, and it is a core part of being well informed, capable individual, because as a person or individual person, we are in the communities or in the environment. So we have to be an literate person in order to be well informed, uh, well informed to the environment. So we have to be a capable individual. So next slide. So what is environmental literacy? So it is an ability to understand environmental concepts. So identify problems and analyzing facts and participate in solutions. So basically, these are the key concepts of the environmental literacy. So number one is knowledge. When knowledge, understanding ecosystem, natural resources, and human impacts. So when we have the knowledge of the environment literacy, so uh, we 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 tend to understand every details of the environment education. So it is a understanding of everything that we have to learn, understanding the ecosystem, natural resources, and even also the natural and the human impacts of the environment. So those these are the core or common part that we learn or need to understand the part of the environmental literacy. So number two is skills, critical thinking, problem solving, and communication. By having the skills, or we have to be literate, we have to be skillful. So uh, we have this critical thinking. When we have the critical thinking, we are finding a better solution, a not only it is not a perfect solution, but we have to be a critical thinker, because it can be a great impact to the literacy or environmental literacy. So number three is attitude. So respect for nature, sense of responsibility, and care for the nature. So we have when we have the good good attitudes toward to the environment, then the possibility or the outcome of the environment, which is very clean, which is very a good community. So these attitudes can impact to the environment. So the last is number 4 is ability action. So ability to apply learning to protect and improve the environment. So these actions that made what these actions what we are going to learn, we need to apply in order to protect the environment, because the environment is very most important to our community. So this is very important to learn, and this is very important to possess, because it has a great impact to the environment. So goals and environmental education. So what is the goals and environmental of the education? So number 1 is here is awareness. If we are aware to the environmental issues and their importance, we are tend to give the right remedies, or give the right solutions, and what is the importance of the environment. So that's the awareness. It helps the learners to recognize environmental issues. So it is very important. Number 2 is knowledge. Provide understanding of how nature works and how human actions affect it. So knowledge, it is the foundations of being a capable to know what what's going what is going, I mean, what is on how nature works and how human interact within the nature or the environmental. So there's an effect. There's a effect. It. So number 2 is skills. So the goals of environmental education is to teach the skills how to investigate, evaluate, solve environmental problems. So if the skills we are going to talk is a very important matter to know, because it can solve the environmental problems. So we all know that environmental problems such as common here is pollution. So there are common ways to address the solution. So number 4 is attitudes. Foster care, concern, and willingness to participate in protection efforts. So as I've said, the attitude is important, because we are dealing every day to the environment. So if we are the persons who are responsible to the protecting the environment also. So number 5, participation. So we have to include this to the goals, because participation, it encourages the involvement in activities that improve the environment. So if we are going to have the goals, so we have to give them the very best activities that can be improved the environment. So that is very important to learn, because participation or engaging to the activities, you have the idea or the actual actions that can be improved for the betterment of the environment. So next, so what are the main themes in environmental education? So the main themes of the environmental education is natural resources. So what are the natural resources? These are natural: water, air, soil, forest, minerals, and wildlife. So we all know that these are the natural resources. So in ecosystem and biodiversity, so this is how living things interact with each other, and they depend on each other. So the living things, there are lots of living things with their daily living. They have to interact and depend on each other in order to live their habitat. So the third is environmental issues. So these are, as I mentioned, the common is pollution. So polluted community, polluted country, or other. So wage management, deforestation, climate change, and loss of habitat. So these are the main themes of environmental education. So these are very important to learn in environmental education, because we are dealing every day with the environment. So teaching and learning approaches. So how are we going to teach in order to learn our students. So these are the approaches of teaching and learning. So number one is reading and researching. By reading and researching, we are giving to ourselves, or we are giving to our student the we are implicating the idea, knowledge about of the what we are going to give to them, especially to the environment education. So reading and researching, it can be books, articles, reports, and reliable online resources. So when we say online resources, you have to find the author. So the author, the author, authorized or person. So number two is observation exploration. So field trips, nature walks, and outdoor activities. So we have to give them the field trips. When we say for say example of the field trips is of the schools. They have the science month. So the students are going to the field trip. So they found out they found out that the environment is are having the problem, are have the problems. So they have to find the solutions to it. So the nature walks and outdoor activities. So these are the common approaches to teach to them. So critical thinking, analyzing causes, effects, and possible solutions. By we have to teach to them to be critically thinker. So they have to analyze the cause and effects of the environmental issues. So if we have cause and effects, of course we have the proper solutions to that. So the last but not the least is discussion and communication. When we discuss to them, you have to discuss everything about of the what you are going to give to them, especially the environmental education. So this can be sharing ideas, debates, and presentations. So these are the methods of how you are going to approach or to give to fed the idea or the knowledge in order they have to learn. So that's it. So benefits of environmental education. So what are the benefits of environmental education? For individual persons, better understanding of health. So when we are literate about the environment, or we have the environmental education, we are becoming persons that can be prevent the illnesses because having these educations about environmental, this can find a better solutions of how we are going to take care of our health. So it's not just only health, safety, and daily choices improve critical thinking and decision making. So that's the easiest ways to explain. So for communities, so more responsible citizens. So this environmental education in the communities can impact on how to become a responsible person, on how to interact with the community, on how to interact with the environment. So these are very essentials in the discussions of the environmental education. So last but not the least, being environmentally literate means being able to read the world and protect it. So being environmentally literate, it means that we are able to know and understand on how is it important with the environment, to act properly, to be a responsible citizen, because we need to protect our environment, because we live to it in daily life. We are dealing to it. So we have to be environmentally literate. So that's it. So the conclusion is environmental education is an essential part for literacy. So it is a very important, essential, necessary to know, because it helps to our people, to communities, and to know and to understand the role of the environment. So, and also it helps and understand our relationship with the environment and role in the caring for it. So that's the I wanted you to learn. So that's my conclusion. So if you have any concerns or if you have any questions and or violent reactions, so please uh, um, please questions us. So okay, goodbye and thank you.